Avengers Doomsday is the next Avengers film that is supposed to release for the Marvel Cinematic Universe, and it's arriving much faster than we thought as they are gearing up to begin filming. It's crazy to think about how we haven't had an Avengers film since 2019 with Avengers Endgame, and Avengers Doomsday having a release date of May 1st, 2026. That gives us a 7-year gap in between the two Avengers films, which has built up plenty of anticipation for this next Avengers film, which Marvel needs a success out of. It has been confirmed that the filming of Avengers Doomsday will begin in March, all the way in England. That means that they are gearing up to begin shooting, as there are only a couple weeks left of February. With the start of filming happening soon, that means we will be getting a lot more details about the film within the next couple weeks, as that is what usually happens within the beginning of the principle of photography for a film. So keep your eyes out for official details of who will actually be in the cast rather than just speculations. Of course, with all these big Marvel movies, they always leave a couple surprise characters out of the casting reports to avoid spoilers for the movie, but the official casting they release should be most of them. We already know the biggest name, Robert Downey Jr., will be the main villain as Doctor Doom. Robert Downey Jr.'s announcement as Doctor Doom was a major shock to the entire fanbase of Marvel. He said he was done with Marvel after the death of Iron Man in Avengers Endgame, but everyone had suspicions of him returning as another variant of Iron Man in Secret Wars. Nobody ever suspected to see him in the next Avengers film as the famous villain Doctor Doom. Some might say this is desperation for bringing him back as Doom, since it will be a little bit weird. I definitely am skeptical of this decision, but I'm also curious what their plans are for this character and what the storyline they decide to choose from. Great news that should keep fans optimistic about the film, though, is that the Russo brothers are set to direct Avengers Doomsday and Secret Wars. If you don't know, they directed Avengers Infinity War and Endgame, along with the second and third Captain America films. The scriptwriter for the film is MCU veteran Stephen McFeely. As a big MCU fan, the multiverse saga has been a struggle for finding consistently good projects, but I'm having full faith in Avengers Doomsday with the Russo brothers directing the film, as they have probably the best track record within Marvel, so if anybody can save the MCU, it is them. I doubt that they will give us much information about the story of this film before it is released, as they do tend to be strict with secrecy within these big projects, but I also don't think they'll be as hard on the secrecy for Doomsday as they were with Endgame, as Doomsday is basically like a part 1 as Infinity War was to Endgame. I'd say we won't get a lot of news and updates until they have begun filming for a few weeks to a month, but you should expect to start seeing set photo leaks and small details and analysis come out as we can investigate what we see happening on set. I am extremely excited for this film and so happy they begin filming in just a couple of weeks. That means that things will begin moving and we will start to see a lot more information from Marvel. So make sure you leave a comment down below with what you think about Robert Downey Jr. as Doctor Doom and what you hope to see out of this movie. And also subscribe to stay up to date on future Marvel news.